Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now.
Yo, another episode, man. A Hidden Hand Truth Talk Nation moment, man. It's Judo Awoke Ace.
T. Miller's the great.
We got Mark from 7 Mile, man. It's been a few weeks, man. So we've been back.
Yeah. What up, though, y'all? What's going on, fam?
Shit been going on. You already know. Everything on the up and up. But what's been going down, Mizzle?
Nothing up, man. Just working, man.
Right.
Working, trying to, stack some bread, man. Just getting chilly outside.
Yeah, it's getting chilly, man.
Trying to get my money stacked up for when the weather break.
Right, man.
Got a lot of rainy days and shit coming up in Michigan, man.
That's how we do it, man. We like to hibernate. It's the hibernation season right now. You know what I'm saying? Stack up and get fat. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean just gaining weight and calories. Get fat on your income.
Fat in your pockets.
Fat in your pantries.
That's the whole thing.
Fatten up your pantries and your fridge.
It's probably cold
That's
outside,
you know what I'm saying. That's hibernation season for Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, we get cold ass weather here, boy. Ooh. You better have some.
And stack up on your bubble jackets.
Oh yeah, Scullies. We do the Scullies heavy in hoodies and Scullies.
Man,
be good.
So what's up on sports today, man? Big day, man, for Michigan.
Michigan State, green versus blue. Go blue. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of leaning towards I want Michigan State to win. You know what I'm saying? But I'm Michigan all the way. I'm
Michigan all the way. I mean, I'm either. As long as they go Ohio.
Clearly, you got the damn Michigan hookup.
Yeah, but I'm both. I'm a beat Ohio. I don't care if it's Eastern Michigan. Right. You know what I'm saying? I love my Michigan teams, but I'm U of M.
But you gotta be one way today. It's only one way to go today.
It's U of M today.
Blue,
hardball, I think gonna pull it off.
You know what I'm saying? You got hardball?
I got hardball.
I got State, man. I'm Michigan, but I gotta go with State today, man. Just they you know what I'm saying? They in East
next week is whoever play Ohio first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
that's I might have on green. He's switching sides.
Yeah, I mean that's what you got to do when we go against Ohio State. Whoever we go against, we got is either Michigan or Michigan State.
Right.
Beat Ohio State, y'all. That's what we rooting for at the end of the day.
Man. So man, the story, man, today, man, was the hot topic. The New York first responders have to get vaccinated by the 1st, or they will get fired. The mayor, I think his name is Bellagio. He's about to leave. I think he's getting up out of there. But on his way out, he's like, either you're getting vaccinated or you the fuck up out of there. I mean, was he a puppet type mayor put in there for the vaccine people, for the pharmaceutical companies? We don't know. It seemed like the governor was put in there for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bellagio was the one that was eating the fries. He was eating the fries and the burger, like, you know what I'm saying? Get vaccinated. Now they getting his ass up out of there.
Mandate.
And so before he on his way out, he telling the New York first responders, that's the firemen, that's the nurses, that's the anybody that's
gonna save your life. Yeah,
I think New York, man, Mark, they say they get something like over 1,500 calls for medical responding. So that's gonna be, if you lose 30 to 40%, how can you respond to that? Okay, they get, I think he said per day they get something like 60, maybe it's 600, maybe it's 60. I think he said 60 fires
a
day. And it can be a building, it can be a factory,
residential.
Residential. How you gonna respond to all this?
Now who gonna pull up to the scene?
And use 40-30% show.
Right.
So you gonna be asking me to overtime, man? And I got vacation this week, man. Hell no, man. I'm going to Miami this week.
Trying to see you
my shit to put in, man. We'll pay you double. We'll pay you double, man, dog.
The gang come on this weekend, man. Shit, I'm chilling.
All right.
They want you to work.
You fuck around, go to work, and some shit happen. You just like, man, I should stay my ass at home.
Overwork.
All money ain't good money.
You need manpower, man, when you fuck around with the first responders, because those are the people that's gonna save your lives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those are people you happy to see when shit go down. So if you expect to see, you know what I'm saying, something go down, and you look up and nobody's showing up, and you turn on the TV and you see that everybody's walking away from their job and they getting fired, it's gonna be a problem.
There was a situation that happened on my block earlier this year where I called 911. And the fucking line was busy. Mm-hmm.
I believe you. I can believe you on that.
I mean, Mark, man, remember they shut our precincts down. You couldn't call after 8. I used to tell people this out of town. They thought I was lying.
Yep, couldn't call.
Yeah, it had a voicemail.
Yeah, leave a message.
Yep.
Get back with you in the morning.
People was like, man, Ralph, you lying. Man, they hear late on damn message. I'm like, dog, for real. It's really like that. It's the
you
purge.
Called after
I used to say
hour.
it's the purge for real. This is when the purge came out. I think they modeled the purge after we was going through when we ain't had no police and shit. So we've been through this.
We've been through it.
We've been through motherfucking mandates. We didn't even have a mandate, Mark.
Number one violent city in America,
we
man.
lost firemen in hospitals. So really, they motherfuckers looking at mandate like, oh man, that shit ain't shit. We already deprived.
Yeah, we done been through it. We done been through it. So
we already deprived. We've been like what, police stations shutting down at 8:00. No, I think it was 5:00.
Fire station, no fire, no. When at one point, when no water coming out the fire hydrant.
Right, they shut the city old water, and they couldn't get it out the fire hydrant. And a lot of them was corroded and shit.
2-3 blocks is to use to get a fire hydrant that really work. You know what I'm saying? Because they had so many of them shut down.
It's crazy
here.
Corrosion, all kind of shit. I remember that shit. Damn.
Yeah, we went through some shit, man. So this mandate is only gonna make it worse for people that ain't used to,
and that's not used to this. Like big
that.
cities like New York, Chicago, L.A. They not too much used to that part of being deprived or not having your resources or your first responders being there when you want to. We've been police. We ain't last time you see them show up on time. They just start really kind of showing up on certain shit.
Playing basketball, they might pull up, shoot a couple hoops, and try to film it. Or when the crime go down, you like, where y'all at? I just seen y'all shooting hoops.
Y'all just seen this report, man.
Or God forbid, right? They pull up on the shooting as it happens,
right? And they
pull off. They see the gun hanging out the window, and they roll out.
Let's roll this video of New York on how they about to go through the same shit we've been through, and we just looking like, well, damn.
They about to hit. They about to get hit. Shit.
It's not gonna be pretty.
It ain't pretty, man.
And this is real talk.
We have 9 days to make a choice. Make this choice or your career is in jeopardy. Do as you're told, your career is in jeopardy. 2 weeks ago, the test and vaccine plan was acceptable. And right now it is no longer acceptable because the numbers aren't telling the story he wants to tell. We're not sick. 70% of us have been sick and have natural immunity. Over 70% of New York City firefighters and officers are vaccinated. Our numbers tell a story. So I've been saying that on November 1st, there's going to be a crisis in this city. If 30 to 40% of New York City firefighters are sent home, we will have to close houses. This is going to be a manufactured crisis. 30 to 40% of the police department will be sent home. EMS members, a quarter of them to a third of them will be sent home. Sanitation workers will be sent home. First responders and emergency workers in this city, we provide a service that complements each other. So when there's a car accident and you're waiting for us to get there to cut you out of that car, there won't be enough of us to go around. There won't be enough police there to block off traffic. Ambulances will be stuck in traffic. We'll be stuck in traffic. This whole thing is going to collapse, and it's manufactured. Yes. There is absolutely no reason for this hard deadline. The city should negotiate with its workers. They should have respect for the workers that got them through this. November 1st, New York City firefighters will be at their firehouses. If the mayor and the commissioner sends them home, this will be on them. The 65 fires a day, the 1,400 life-threatening medical emergencies a day, and the 80 heart attacks a day. It will be on them. Hold the line. Your rights are more important than their mandates. Hold the line. We are the bravest. Everyone calls us the bravest. What they call them on November 1st, you don't want to hear it. It'll all be on them. We know what they're going to call them on November 1st when people die because of the decisions they made to force a mandate.
Well, go through all this. 80 heart attacks a day. Shit. 60 to 100 fires a day. Over 1,500 first medical responding situations. Suicide situations.
gun violence, robberies,
school problems.
Yeah, you ain't got down the line with that, man.
They gonna be overwhelmed. Oh, but shit, Detroit. Oh, y'all laugh, but shit, look what's about to happen. And it, like he said, it's manufactured. They don't have to go through this.
It's a trickle down effect.
But like I said, I kept telling people, the police, damn sure, they don't need y'all. And I wish y'all would listen to this. They don't need y'all. You know why, Judah? Why they don't need us? Because they got tech. They got cameras they putting up. Just watch the Minority Report. They doing this shit. They don't need you. If you rolling up on gun situations and pulling off, then shit, you're no purpose
at all, man.
I want the camera to where facial recognition come in. Facial recognition. What's the other shit? You got your drones. This is about to come into effect because shit, they about to lose. They don't give a fuck about losing you. They already want to put this shit in the air.
Your career is over.
Come on, yo.
Yeah, your career is
the
over.
First responders, shit. You're gonna be having to go in front of your laptop or your phone and do a checkup.
That shit crazy, man.
And they scan you. That's how it's going. I mean, right? Man. You don't need to keep showing up to the doctor.
That's nuts, dude. Because you got to think, man. I mean, a year or two ago when the pandemic first started, these were the people that we was praising, the essential workers.
Right.
These are the people we was applauding.
Especially the police. They kept saying, "Oh, blue." Not a blue coming up to the side of us.
These
like we
was praising, man. So now
we see what y'all talking about, man.
Now see how the tables turn. Now they flip the script. Now they don't mean shit for them. Now you threaten their careers.
Police rolling up. We see Judah, man. What you was talking about. That's how it's gonna be, man. Because shit, now your unions is selling you out.
Career is over.
Your mayor is selling you out.
Career is
because
over.
They bought off. They like, man, listen, man, we can afford to cut 30 to 40% of these people, man. That's really what they want to say. But they doing it in a way
30 to 40%. I mean, do we need to go back to the Georgia Guidestones and open up the whole population control conversation again? I mean, because that's at the core of it, right?
That's at the core of it. But far as now, like what the people don't know, and that's the people who taking these contracts, who taking these money. That's the big dogs, the mayors, the governors, and all that. What they don't know, they gonna be sold out too.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
gonna come to where you sell out your people. Yeah. Like, oh, you think you're doing a good deed? Like, oh, we need to cut because we're gonna bring in the tech next year to 2022. Man, come on, yo.
You cut the first
2022,
responders.
man. They gonna have more cameras when we celebrating. People celebrating holidays coming up, the solstice, the Christmas, whatever holiday, Kwanzaa, whatever, Hanukkah. They're gonna be putting up more cameras. They're going to be testing more tech. This is when, everybody get to land off on everything.
Yeah. Distracted. Everybody distracted.
So.
That's deep, y'all. Watch out, man. This shit is very tricky.
This is what's about to happen. So you're looking at one of the biggest cities in the U.S. is about to lose. And this is millions of people in there. Inside the city. It ain't like Detroit, Chicago. It's gonna be on a mass scale.
How you think New Year's Eve gonna look?
Whoa!
With no police.
Whoa!
The dropping of the ball.
I didn't think about that. That's gonna be the beginning. That's gonna be the beginning of the purge right there.
Exactly.
New York City on New Year's Eve with no police, and that's how we kicking off 2022.
Oh, but I mean, that's what we've been through, Mark, in Detroit.
Did we
go through the same shit for years?
They test ran it in Detroit.
They piloted it in Detroit.
Yeah. Y'all better watch out.
They gave us the beta version in Detroit.
That was the beta version. Now we see it, Mark. Now we see
wake
it.
Up,
this was the beginning.
Speaking of beta, what do y'all think of Meta?
Yeah, Meta Facebook.
The new Facebook name, huh?
Yeah. The new Facebook Meta.
Is it a meaning to that?
I was expecting Judah to have it all laid out and shit. I thought he had it.
I would have. I mean, you have to get deep into that. That goes into the visual basics. That goes into the glasses. You know what I'm saying? The Facebook glasses.
Oh, boy.
That goes into. That's a whole nother universe. But that goes into the Ready Player One, the movie, the Ready Player One, into where the kids now are going to put on the Oculus, and that's going to be the reality, because reality really going to be fucked up. So they got to come in New York.
A virtual reality now. They got to come.
So I got to get away from New York. I'm a kid in New York, about to survive this. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying, my parents gonna have guns or whatever, gonna be trying to protect themselves at night. And so I'm just gonna try to get away from this. Going to a different world, mom and dad. I don't want to get, you know what I'm saying? I want to get into here, hook up with my friends, and forget about what the fuck is really going on.
I'm cyber on y'all. I'm going to the cyber.
Yeah. This is how it's about to be. And this is how it's going to affect the children. This is why they're coming out with the virtual reality shit, which is already planned. Military that already ran out can go for hours on it.
Yeah.
You can look up several pages on it.
Video games and shit.
How they test ran this type of shit in the military. And so, shit. Facebook Meta is only going to be the first part of this. They just really going to rush it. Like, well, fuck it. We going global with this shit. Before everybody else really get major on this shit.
Yeah.
So Facebook trying to rush to the front, which they already got companies that's been up on this shit.
That
put them on it.
Shit,
They already did it. Yeah.
They acting like they was on it, but shit, they done bought up companies that put them on it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because they've been working on this shit. And so, yeah, it's going to be Facebook Meta is something leaning towards more of the virtual reality. It's going to be separate from the Facebook, is what we know. It's going to be a different Facebook to where you probably get on and log on and be on there with your friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to want to be in this world.
You log on,
you
you
fucked
in there.
up at night, and it's going to be like Detroit.
You already got your character. You already got your what's it called? Your emoji. You already got your emoji already there.
You virtual person.
This shit going to be like Detroit.
They started, I mean, with the Sims, though. Remember the
virtual
Sims?
person already. Yeah.
That was, I think that was the opening
That's
of the
start
door
of
of
it.
this shit, right?
Yeah. Same thing.
I mean, remember, it's probably still in existence. While I'm
That was the beta. Like
made an
see,
advanced,
you know what I'm saying?
advanced version of it.
Go buy your clothes. Put your clothes
How you can
on.
get into a whole world and build your whole life around a system
Like that,
now
yeah.
that's gonna have you immersed in the Oculus to get away from what the fuck is going on. These people in New York City, one of the first major cities in the world, that's about to lose a third of their fucking responders, and more people than that. They like, fuck you.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad, man. I hate to see that coming, man. But shit, like you say, November 1st, that's just the kickoff.
And I just feel sorry because everybody laughed, Mizzle, at Detroit. But like you said, Mark, was this the beta?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Test for the run that they was gonna do on the rest of the
we was
U.S.
the number one murder capital of the world for so many years.
Right.
Violent city, man.
Right.
Because the same thing we just talked about, man. First responders.
That's sad.
Shit. You got a chance to do whatever you want to do. You know the police ain't showing up, and they tell us on the news every day. We listen to this shit on the news. How many police officers we got? Then we listen to the stories on what the police officers.
That's how I know my people from Detroit, man. We strong, man. We struggle. We
know
been through the
know what to do.
Shit,
We
man.
know if we call the police, they might not show up for an hour or two.
we
So we got to deal with the situation at hand,
right.
or
Right.
avoid the situation at hand the best way we can to
Right.
we feel safe.
Well, shit, man. We got some picks, man. We got the where we at? Shit, here we go. Detroit police chief. This is how you beat the pride right here. The Detroit police chief gets hired as the Detroit police officer who's accused of drunk driving gets hired as the Highland Park police chief. What do you think about that, man, Mizzle? Is that some shit?
That's crazy, man. Y'all don't know, Highland Park is like our little brother.
Yeah,
Little brother. You know
So
what I'm
they
saying?
taking
Detroit,
whatever they
so,
can
yeah,
get.
so-
Oh, what? Oh, he. Oh, you want a job? You got drunk violations, man.
Yeah, they
you done
get all
ran
the
police
Detroit-
cars
yeah.
into shit, man. We don't give a fuck.
They get all the Detroit cuts, the rejects. You know how you know what I'm saying? You get the bad players, you get rid of them, then somebody else pick them up eventually, and they just be they be the man then. You know what I'm saying? They go to a small school and they shine. His case, you know what I'm saying? He's been known for doing bad corruption in the city, and now Highland Park hire him as they, you know what I'm saying, chief.
Right.
So what you think gonna happen?
All drug nigga. Look, man, I got a Hennessy party, man. You know what I'm saying? On us, man. Just fuck it, man. This city ain't nothing, man. It's only 3
So
miles.
he gonna hire all his boys, you know, squad, you know, get them jobs, and they gonna take over Highland Park, man.
He gonna hire all his boys.
You gonna take over Highland Park, man.
Damn.
And get that money, man.
We used to this shit,
Yeah,
man.
We used to it, man.
Damn, man.
Go get that money, man.
Fucking around, can't even roll through Highland Park, man. You motherfuckers was talking about us. No, man, we just saying. We would have did the same shit.
You got the whole city in his hand.
All right, let's go to the next pick, man. We got the meat luxury. Meat is to be a luxury in the future. Shit. Steak. Meat, period. It's about to be a luxury to where it's going to be, you can't afford it. It's going to be super high. And it's going to be like a luxury, like how we just go to the grocery store and get the meat. Your special steak and everything. Oh, they're going to get rid of that, man. They're trying to get rid of that due to the carbon policies they're trying to pass.
Damn. Vegan, vegetarians. There's a lot of people going vegan, vegetarian on. Meat too high. It's meat gonna be high. A luxury. Damn, top shelf meat.
Yep. And so we're gonna, man, this shit about to get crazy. Like I said, it's gonna turn into Detroit, people. Okay, we got a cartoon. Gas prices going up. One side, I guess, when it was with Trump, we got that pick to where now you would bite, you getting strangled.
Gas is high as hell now, man.
You know what I'm saying? Trump came on the other day, said, well, shit. I can remember the good old days when I was in office, it was 125.
Yeah, you just ride all day, man. Go downtown, hit 7 Mile.
Right.
Yeah, you go. Go to the east side, come back. Still got gas in your shit. Go to Ridge. Then go to work. You still good.
Man.
Shit. You got to fill up every day, man. Put gas in your shit.
Shit gonna get ill.
And hope that the gas stations ain't watering down the gas.
Right.
Fucking up the threshold on the pump and making
you
it
already
run
know
faster
it
than it's supposed to run.
Yeah.
Right, that little click at the end when it ain't nothing really coming out no more, but that number's still running the same speed, to the last 10 cents.
Yep.
Yeah, the shit about to get ill, y'all. So shit, welcome to 2022. That's where we headed. 2022.
We used to all this shit. We just putting y'all up on game. Shit happening. We telling y'all what's going on. Like, we used to this shit.
These motherfuckers is crazy, right?
Shit
man,
coming to a city.
What the fuck we been through?
Coming to a city near you.
they tested it out
Band-Aids, yeah. So this how shit gonna be for you.
Yeah, So look, we got a video from my man Norm Chomsky. He's saying, shit, if people don't want to get the jab, you got to pick with the old dude.
Which old dude? What? Come on.
Norm, what is it? Let's see, it should be like a split two.
Just the why vaccinated people dying from COVID and the smoke shit.
No, that's the picks. I'm talking about the video.
Oh, you said pick. You said
the video.
About what now?
Norm Chomsky's like an old man on there. Norm Chomsky is like a 97-year-old dude, man, that's been into politics. He's saying, hey, if you don't get the jab or you don't get the candy, whatever, deprive them of food.
What? All right, let's roll it.
What are your thoughts on mandating vaccines?
Well, it's a mixed story. I think people who refuse to accept vaccines, I think the right response for them is not to force them to, but rather to insist that they be isolated. If people decide, I am willing to be a danger to the community by refusing a vaccine, they should then say, well, I also have the decency to isolate myself. Okay, I don't want a vaccine, but I don't have the right to run around harming people. That should be a convention. Enforcing is a different question. It should be understood, and we should try to get it to be understood. If it really reaches the point where they are severely endangering people, then of course you have to do something about it. So if smallpox turns out to become rampant again, and some people are insisting on running around public places where they might have smallpox, well, you've got to do something about it. We're not at quite that situation, but it's a similar one. So I think we should first attempt to establish conventions that will be understandable by people with some moral capacity, try to convince them that it's your right to refuse to get a vaccine, but then it is your responsibility to isolate yourself so you don't harm others.
Man. So this old fart wants you to die. He said, hey, if your motherfuckers don't mandate it,
man.
Lock them in their homes, deprive them of resources.
Isolation.
Isolate them.
That means kill them. Sound like a gang leader speech, man.
An old fart, like 90-something years old.
All right, wait.
Kill 'em.
Look like we're going through some kind of dilemma with the broadcast, where the cameras are froze. Looks like the cameras are froze.
Here they go, they mad.
Yeah, we're talking that mandate shit again.
Yeah.
Low the hidden hand talking that mandate shit again. We gotta freeze them up. Let me see
Seeing what it do. What y'all think?
See if I can do something, or do we have to restart the broadcast? Give me 1 second. I know it's freezing up, folks. I know it. So let's do something like this. We'll be right back, folks. So we don't keep y'all waiting while we try to figure this error out. We're just gonna go ahead and refresh it and restart it. So we'll be right back.